Hi everyone, welcome to the 100th episode of Don't Let It Stu. It's crazy. I don't even know how we even made it here because I feel like I just started this like last week, this whole podcast. But I have two of my favorites here. I have Zack and Donna here. We're going to have a great show today. We're going to a lot of shit talking today. I mean, just Donna arrived in late. She's mad with the traffic already, so she's amped and ready to go. Zack is trying to do a TikTok. We're going to do that after the show. We're going to get into it. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
This is so crazy. Thank you so much for being here.
We're so excited.
No, it is. It's crazy because, like, the two, like, Zack probably, like, has been on probably, what did we say, like, 75,
I know, this is only like my
episodes?
89th episode of Don't Let It Stu.
But these two have always been, like, so supportive of me, and you have been, and it's, like, amazing, and I loved when I went on tour with you, and I loved doing your show with you, and we always have such a great time together, so, yeah.
Does she invite you on often?
She's invited me on. Remember we did
one
an episode
one time.
No, you were on
ask
when
me.
you were in Palm Springs. Remember when
Yeah,
you did
it
it
was
live
awesome.
in Palm Springs?
Yeah.
Wait, by the way, I love how you said we're gonna have so much fun. We're gonna talk shit today, as if your whole show is not talking shit.
I'm not really a shit talker on my show. I don't. Come on. When me and Zack go on, when we get together, we do.
What with the other guests? You're so great.
I'm
and
like,
so perfect.
No, because his other guests are fucking boring.
That's not true. See, I'm gonna be kind.
Okay, name three of his three most interesting guests that you loved.
Essie Cup is great. She gives it. Like, we kind of bitch. Me and Essie bitch a bit. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I've seen a few of your other guests. I mean, like, I see your clips of your other guests.
Yeah.
Like, you've had Gibson on your show.
Yes, Gibson's great.
These
Oh,
are
that
not-
one was entertaining?
Will you
He's
stop
great.
with this?
I'm
Bitch.
teasing.
Gibson's awesome.
I'm teasing Donna. I'm trying to rage. I'm trying to clickbait her into saying something
I'm trying to
controversial.
divorce myself from Zack Peter because he's bringing my social credibility down. Clearly.
I'm bringing your social credibility.
I know.
Are you kidding me? Do you know how
We're
many
gonna get into
people
that.
I lost because of her?
Really?
Because she's, censoring all the content creators.
I only censor
I'm
Zack.
going to ask you about that because he's kind of filled me in, but I don't really know what's going on.
Well,
anyway.
rumors. There's a lot of rumors out there about us. All three of us,
All
constantly.
three of us. I'm going to get into
I hear
something right now.
You get talked about all the time on Sirius Radio, I heard.
On that podcast over there. So I don't really like a lot of the times there's just always shit coming at me, as you guys know, and stuff like that. And I never address it because I just don't want to go back and forth. And I particularly don't want to give that person content to make them more money,
Yeah.
But, and he can say whatever he wants to say about me. I don't care anymore. But I was super disappointed this week. And because, do you know when you're really nice to somebody and it's just, and you get introduced to them through friends and stuff like that. And it's just, you kind of feel sorry for them. You're nice to them and stuff. So anyway, I'm referring to Patty Stanger, right? And I've always been nice to this woman. Since I met her day one with Jeff, super sweet. We go to dinners, all that kind of stuff. I even remember one time we were at Steak 48 and she was sitting down. She was super sad. She was kind of tears in her eyes. And I sat down beside her and I said, what's up? Like, what's going on? She had just broken up with someone or the guy broke up with her or whatever. Sat with her, consoled with her for 20, 30 minutes, checked in on her the next day. Super sweet. Then she goes on his show, starts fucking spewing out lies about me. I spoke to her last week and I was like, why are you lying about me being at Jill Zarin's saying I didn't cook when I did? Why are you saying that? I said, Jill wouldn't say that to you because I did cook there. I said, it doesn't matter. But I said, Patty, just stop.
What did she say? That you didn't cook?
She basically said, he was drunk all weekend long at Jill's. Complete fucking lies.
She called you a cook, not a chef?
Yeah, or a drunk, didn't cook.
This was just this week.
Then she doubled down this week then. She's like, I won't say anything. I won't say anything to Jeff or anything like that. I'm like, okay, cool. I said, look, I don't want to be talked about. This is stupid. I said, Patty, this is none of your business. Whatever. Even if it was true, still, why are you even doing that? Yeah. And so, oh no, I got about 50 DMs. She's talking shit about you again. I'm like, what's she saying now? Now she's saying that you didn't pay for groceries. I'm like, oh my God. I'm calling Jill. I'm like, did you say this? She's like, wait, she's talking about me again? I'm like, yeah. She's like, I don't have fucking time for this. I'm fucking looking after my mom in hospital. So I'm like, you're a double cunt for even bringing that up.
Wait, she said you didn't pay for groceries?
That's what Patty is saying.
But why would you pay for groceries as a chef anyway?
When I'm cooking at your house. But here's the thing. That never happened because Jill had everything in her house. There was no grocery store run.
So what is the goal?
I don't know. They just love to try and embarrass me or something like that. But anyway, look, it's really disappointing.
Yeah.
And I've always actually kind of felt sorry for her because she's not really liked when she goes on his show. And I always think it's kind of mean. Like, I think it can get a bit mean with her. But now I'm just like, go fuck yourself. Because, like, here's the thing. For a mid-60s woman, Patty, grow the fuck up. Grow up.
Not
That's
a
my message to her.
mid-60s woman.
Yeah, it's insane.
You called her menopausal.
I literally, like, didn't even fuck... Well, you can Google
She
it.
could be postmenopausal.
You know?
Oh, wow. That's even worse.
Early these days. I'm
No,
perimenopausal.
but that's pre. Post means I already went through menopause and like I have nothing but aged dirt down there.
Listen, I don't have a good experience with Patty either.
Yeah. Either does Zack.
Patty blocked me, and it wasn't even over Jeff Lewis. Shocking. It was over Blake Lively.
She blocked you?
She blocked
Oh, yeah,
me.
'cause she thinks that like Blake is like
She thinks
she's
Justin
pro.
Baldoni is the devil, and if you are a woman and you think that Justin Baldoni is the devil, there's how many times are you in this show?
Well, I wanted to
She
see.
likes to insert herself into Zack's
That's why I wanted to
too.
see if I got blocked because
There's
she's
no
always
way.
commenting.
You guys go back and forth.
She's always commenting. No,
she's
she
not
didn't block
blocked.
Well, I
me.
blocked her anyway this week because I just was enough
That's
is
so
enough.
weird.
I'm not
I
going to be
just
nice to you
find
anymore.
her to be so odd how certain she was that Justin Baldoni was this evil human being during that argument. And I thought to myself, like, does she know something? Was she on set? But no, when you are so certain that you're right, and she was like, remember how incessant she was
still
about it.
Yeah.
comes up in the comments, and I'm like, lady, don't you have a job?
Yeah, but
Don't you
like-
have to find love for somebody?
And I mean, like, I kind of understand, like, why she'll
She's
go
a
on
bitch.
his show, on on his podcast over there at Sirius, and, like, start talking
Why?
about it just, to get brownie points with him. Like, she wants to suck his dick. So it's like...
She wants
like,
to suck Jeff's dick?
Well, I mean,
No,
you know what I mean? Like,
Figuratively.
Kiss his ass. Like,
Why?
basically,
Does
you
she
know what I
think
mean?
he'll
Because
give
it's
her
like,
another show that'll
she
get
doesn't
taken off the air?
And you know what the funny thing about it is? Like, I thought about this afterwards when people were telling me about it. I was like, I know damn well he doesn't fucking believe her as well when she talks about this shit. Like, no way. But he'll let her talk about it anyway. You know what I mean? It's fine. It's a show.
Do you think that, okay, there was another thing about Patty that I find really fascinating. Obviously, we always want to
Her
think it's,
shape-shifting face?
well,
She keeps Facetune in business.
Jill Zarin also has a very funny change of look lately. That came up in the news this
I
week.
know.
That she looks like Heather McDonald, which I thought was so funny. I sent it to you guys. I mean, that was funny. But I will say
Then I
that
asked her, I texted Jill, I said, what's going on with this? Like, did you get another facelift or something? She's like, oh my God, no, I just got hair extensions. Like, so what? Who cares? And I'm like,
It's a different hair.
She got hair extensions, she said. I was like,
Yeah.
well, people think you have a whole new face.
she looks good. But Patty Stanger doesn't have love in her life. And when you are in the business of finding love, and it's like you cooking, but not not knowing how to eat. Having the ability to eat. That would be exactly it. Like you having a situation where you can't consume food, but you're the best chef. That would be weird.
Yeah.
It's hard to be.
Yeah, I get it. It's like,
Well, then
I
you're
haven't even got into
bitter.
her profession. I mean, look, the way I see it, like, she's a great matchmaker. She's had to get 2 ex-boyfriends together, So, I mean...
Did she?
No, she didn't put them together, but she's great at finding love for him, but then puts the other 2 together,
Has she been very successful at what she does?
I don't know. I didn't watch that show, like, in Bravo back in the day.
It was good TV.
It was, okay.
Because
But have any
she's
of them lasted?
unfiltered. She says what.
Yeah, she used to be like, you're fat, you need to lose weight, and then you'll find a man.
She said exactly what you want to see on TV. It's totally cancelable, and she still goes like that in her DMs.
Yeah, in her comments. She's like,
Oh, she does?
Oh, she says
she's
whatever
always
she
in my,
wants.
she's a little
But I mean, I was
unfiltered.
very I just, it really disappointed me because I always liked her and she was always nice to me and I was always nice to her. And then it's just like,
I only met her one time.
stop fighting his battles. Like, if we can fucking hash it out, me and him, but don't get in there to try and get brownie points. He'll drop you in a fucking second. He doesn't give a fuck. Do you know what? I was actually adding up the views and stuff with that of my, see how many, I never ask for numbers. I don't. So I was like, recently I told you about a deal that I just kind of got done or whatever. And so I had to send them numbers. And I've gone over like streams. This is just Apple, over 250,000 since I started.
Wow.
And on YouTube, like over 400,000.
That's great.
Amazing.
So it's great. I just am so happy with that. Like, I just was, you know, it just all adds up or whatever. But like, I thought it was cool.
That's so great. And like 200,000 of them are Patty. Just watching you, just being like, I'm going to get him. I'm going to fucking talk shit about him.
Oh my God. Why are you called Dictator Donna now? Like, what's happening?
Why is this a question? Now I feel like I'm on her collar, Daddy.
No, because
I'll text him. I'll text someone.
No,
How do I get him out of this question?
Wait there, you posted that thing, that TikTok thing, and then you got like hate on it or something. You're a bully.
No, she was bullying other content creators, and she was censoring them and telling them, you're not allowed to talk about this or else. And then she did that.
Yeah, and then I did something else. Listen, no.
Okay,
No,
great.
and I don't even know if I want to bring it back up. But
No,
I will say, you know, I said my piece and I cleared my name. But
Good.
we all get passionate about things.
Yeah.
And we all have our trigger points. And for Zack, it's, you know, Zack has gotten himself into controversy, like, not controversy, but like he gets very passionate about the autism thing. You know, he talks about that a lot. And he has a lot of people that come after him angry when he talks about that.
Hot
For
topic.
me, it's the fact that I'm Jewish. It's a big passion thing for me. And for you, it's the fact that,
It's
you know,
Jeff
Lewis. And so, like, it's just what...
You guys are assholes.
We love you. Happy 100.
Happy 100.
No, your audience knows we're fucking with you. But the point is that we for you it's food. But like we just have these things that are passion and trigger points for us.
And you can get yourself into like fucking
You get
tongue-tied
you get very triggered by certain things.
Yeah.
So I think that what happens for me, or what happened, and I learned my lesson, is that people that I thought, you know, are friends of mine talked about things, and I felt confident in the time, like, to go into their DMs and be like, hey, are you sure you know about this? And maybe maybe you need to know about da-da-da-da. Like, thinking that maybe they weren't aware about the hurtful words that they were saying or whatever.
Okay.
And then it's a long story, but it got mistreated that I was like trying to censor them.
Got it.
Because she would send knife emojis with the messages,
and
so they got scared.
Yeah. and then I was told that I was getting paid by a foreign country.
Yeah.
That I was
Did you send them
paid.
like Jewish stars?
Yes,
like...
yes, I did. And then I said operated by Benjamin Netanyahu. It was weird. It was weird that they thought that.
Oh, that was funny. You did tell me that they thought that she was getting paid
by Israel. And then, and I thought to myself, wouldn't it be nice? I mean, I swear, like, how much nicer would my life be? My son's bar mitzvah would be paid for.
Right. Oh my God.
I wish.
Where are you having the bar mitzvah?
I'm telling your crazy ass.
Oh no,
fans.
He's like, so where's the party?
You want to come?
No, not like a location.
You're
I'll
in
be
Los
in Vegas.
Angeles.
No, we're going to be in Vegas for BravoCon.
Oh, Bravo! Are you going?
I'm going to be in
yeah.
Vegas that weekend.
You're going to go to BravoCon?
Not BravoCon, but I have 2 other things that I'm doing that I might slip into BravoCon.
Slip in.
Yeah, there's always tickets floating around. You'll easily get in.
I don't know. Well, actually, no. Bravo didn't give me tickets. I was like, I asked them, and they said no. They like straight, and I was like, I'll pay for the tickets. I was like, I'll pay full price.
Yeah.
Like, just let me
me buy one.
Can I buy them? Like, but I don't want. They're like, oh, well, the website only has like GA on Sunday, and I was like, nobody wants to fucking get GA, let alone on Sunday.
No.
And I was like, you don't have, and I was talking to their PR team at Civic PR, and I was like, I know they have like backup PR passes that they can very easily, and I was offering to pay full price for the VIP, and they're like, what, $1,000 or whatever, and I was like, I will pay full price, and she's just like, sorry, we're sold out, and I was like, okay.
I know. It's
like, do you know how many storylines I've driven for Bravo? Do you know how many times
know.
my podcast has been featured, or how many feuds my podcast has started before every other new podcaster started getting featured on these shows?
Yeah.
Do you know what No Filter started? But that's okay. Don't give me one free pass to BravoCon. That's fine.
I know.
I'm not bitter about it.
It is silly. They should just give them out to a ton of the people that are talking about Bravo on a weekly basis.
I'm sure they did give it out to a ton of
but
people.
again, I was willing to pay. I was not asking for any freebies.
How long ago did you do this?
This was like a week or 2 ago.
I wonder if you waited a little too long.
Hello,
No,
I've
everything
run these
happens last minute
events.
at that though.
Yeah, I've run events like BravoCon in the past with what I used to do that I know there's always 2 spots that you can sneak in somewhere.
Yeah. Sure, if you were anyone, like if you were a talent friend, you would have been able to get in.
Yeah, you think if Sheena Shea's like, hey, I have 2 friends that Brock's
DeSorbo's bestie or whatever.
Brock's girlfriend, you know, like they can bring them in. That's a joke. That's
woman.
a joke. Brock doesn't have another woman. That's a joke.
That we know of.
Okay, stop. Salt Lake City.
Oh my goodness.
Watched it last night. So good. So he's like,
He did not.
Okay, but like,
it's okay. I always
getting
think it
into
was
it.
Stu.
So they did a crossover with Below Deck, basically, and Daisy was like the season that Daisy's on, right? The Irish girl, which I love just seeing her, the way she
I just
talks.
like Captain Jason.
She's like, lads, they're actually fucking killing each other upstairs. You know what I mean? She comes down. Basically, the boat was like the kind of the Last Supper. It was like, and we're not even midway through the season yet, and it's just insane. But I do feel last night Heather was trying to have a moment like she did on the beach. With the receipts, things, and screenshots, all this shit, right? It was like, she's getting too producey for me, Heather is. She's trying to
I think that's been for a long time.
Yeah, but she kind of knows what's going on. She knows what to do. It's sitting at the end of the table straight across Lisa. She has the whole plan to set up and everything, but has no fucking receipts. Now, what I feel like has happened, it's like another OC situation. They're all ganging up on Lisa, where the last few episodes, I was like, something's going on with Lisa. Like, I don't really like her. She's too fucking, the ego is crazy. Now I'm feeling sorry for her.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Now it's too much.
Every time they do a gang up on any of these shows, whether it was Denise Richards or Katie Janela, like whatever it is, whoever it is, anytime there's a gang up, even if you're in the wrong, like the audience still sides with you because then they feel bad because you're the underdog that's being attacked by the entire cast. Hate that Tamra Judge is being a little puppeteer behind the scenes, and that's the part that like
it was that Gretchen said that at the table.
For
sure.
What did she say?
Oh my god, the fact that you're
I didn't deny that.
The fact that you're still on Gretchen's side after all of this.
I'm not on Gretchen's. No, I'm not on. I'm not on Gretchen's side.
What side are you on? Kevin Federline.
I'm on the side of the truth.
Anti Tamra. That is my position. I'm so annoyed with her because I think that OC is going to get put on pause, it's because of her.
No.
Yes.
It's not because of Tamra.
Yes, absolutely.
It's because of Emily and Gina, I think.
Yeah.
What did they do?
I think it's a bit of that.
No,
and I think it's a bit of bringing up something from fucking 18 years ago. That should have never been talked about. She should have never said that at fucking Mastro's. And they all talked about it. There's text messages, there's phone calls, there's everything that was all discussed about. And it was said.
Stu, you bring up Jeff in every other conversation from 15 years ago. But even then, like, people bring up old things from before.
Thing, and I'm continuously be discussed on his show on a weekly basis.
But when you're talking about the show in the context of us all being in the show, like, stuff comes up, but you don't think that those things are going to be taken and shared elsewhere.
There's no way she brought it up at that dinner with cast members of the show, not thinking it was going to come up on the show. Of
course, yeah. That was the whole plan. That's why she did it.
But that was 18. You don't think that this has been brought up amongst other people for the last 18 years? Like, you think that this was a deliberate thing because she wasn't even on. She wasn't even cast on the show at this point.
I believe that she was trying to use this as for her storyline to get to Tamra.
She wasn't even on the show.
And then it just turned.
She wasn't even cast on the show when they went to Mastro's.
The question is, last week we found out at the Radio Andy party, drunkenly, that Kiki said someone else was at that lunch.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? It came out?
Yeah.
Kiki said, well, I've had some tequila and someone else was at that lunch.
Why is she holding
Which is the first time I've ever heard that.
I know. About that. That is insane. This whole season we've been listening and no one has said, hey, we have someone else to corroborate Katie's story or corroborate Kiki's story. Yeah. That's maddening.
Yeah.
So you're
and
totally
then, like, the Sheena Shea got brought into it, and then, like,
the Sheena Shea conspiracy
Sheena was totally crazy. That whole side story was crazy.
That was my issue with Teddy. Is like Teddy's no. Yes, she did. She knew exactly. Teddy is a very smart girl. Okay, smart woman. Okay, she knew exactly what she was doing by implicating that Sheena had something to do with it because she knows the Bravo. She knows the Bravo fandom already hated Sheena. It was a cheap shot that she took to protect Tamra, And Tamra has absolutely been behind the scenes, going into people's DMs and calling them and telling them not to interview Gretchen and to not have Gretchen on her show and all this stuff. And she leaked what was the homophobic whatever tweets that are coming out in the finale. We've all known about that for months, and it was because that information originated from Tamra Judge. So when I say I'm anti-Tamra Judge and why I say that the reason the show's going to get put on pause is because Tamra, she's trying too hard to pull, like if she would have just let things organically play out, I think Katie would have come out looking good. I think Gretchen would have come out looking bad, and the audience would have taken their side regardless. My only issue is Tamra's been trying to pull the strings and plant things and shift things behind the scenes and leaking what happens at the finale so that we all talk about it and we all can be anti-Gretchen. And when somebody is doing that and they're trying to control the narrative months before we even get a finale, or even when Katie was trying to lead people to believe that the lie detector dude was fake and fraudulent, and that was leaking weeks before we even saw it on the show. When people do those tactics, that to me is manipulative and you're trying to control the narrative, and I trust you less. Whereas Gretchen just looks like a liar, even because I believe that something was said at Mastro's, and I'm not denying that it wasn't. I don't think that she did it with the sake of having it come up on the show, because she wasn't cast on the show at that point. I think her and Slade were living in the heyday, and they were talking about back in OC, and they were probably talking shit about Tamra, and they told this story that looked bad about Tamra, and maybe it would have come up on the show, maybe not. But Gretchen wasn't cast on the show at that point. That I don't think that was as deliberate. Gretchen's not like
though, but I feel like
Gretchen doesn't think things
why go to, she knew she was probably coming back on the show. Why go to dinner with the other two girls? Like
they all go to dinner.
There must have been early talks of her possibly coming back.
She was trying to get in with them.
Probably, and whatever. But like my whole point is like that Gretchen is not somebody that I see that thinks 10 steps ahead. She definitely looks.
Does.
Slade, I will give you that. Slade is a lot more strategic, and I will give you that.
That's what I feel. I feel like Gretchen got fucked. It's like she's trying to remember what he said, and she can't remember it, and she gets in trouble.
And he messes her up 100%.
I think he gets thirsty and he gets caught.
Puppets? That's Slade.
Yeah, I think
Slade's not that smart though.
Bull.
I think he tried. If he were to produce it, if he were if he were smart, he would be more successful at it, and they wouldn't be in this mess that they're in. But Tamra, I think, overshot her mark. She's been playing this game too long. She knows exactly what she's doing. For Teddy to be complicit in that, and then to throw Sheena in it as well. To me, Teddy, who called out Lisa Vanderpump for being the puppeteer on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Teddy is too smart to not see who Tamra is and what Tamra's doing. Yeah. But Teddy is loyal to Tamra because that's where her paycheck is. And that's my issue. Is I like Teddy. I like Tamra. I like Sheena. I like Gretchen. Don't like Katie. But of all of the people involved, I happen to like them all. But what I'm seeing in this behavior, I don't like it. And so I'm calling out Tamra for the bullshit that she's pulling. I don't believe Katie. I do feel bad for Sheena. I know you hate Sheena, but I do feel bad for Sheena because
I hate Sheena. You just said the other day that Sheena lost you.
When did she lose me?
The other day.
What did she do?
You said something like Sheena finally lost me.
The only thing you don't believe with the Katie thing is just the Kiki of it all. The other stuff is all true.
No, I think Katie's just a liar in general. None of her stories have added
up. Based
off
nothing though.
Based off of her stories, the same thing that they were upset with her about at the last reunion. All the stories that she was telling them never added up about being in a women's shelter and about
Bad Bunny.
Okay.
Because she commented, I said,
like,
I was like,
the stuff that Emily brought up, but I mean, she didn't deny any of that. Like that was all like she's like, okay, why are you bringing up the kids if you can't bring up that was the whole thing. But anyway,
it was a mess of a season.
This was a bad season. It was a bad season.
Of a season.
Like the last few episodes have been fucking terrible.
It was a very.
I think the whole season has been bad.
It was bad.
Yeah,
it was a really bad
because you had the gang up, and it's hard to see a gang up.
And the fact that Katie has just been MIA for the last 5 episodes, horrible.
Hopefully, she didn't bring much to the show.
Yeah, but to see that they completely just removed a character.
Do you remember when they did that on New York when Aviva would skip like the cast trip and then they would edit her out of the opening credits when they all had the apples?
Really?
Yeah, they would literally because they all have the apples and they're like, New York City is my playground. And so when Aviva didn't appear in an episode, they cut her out of the opening credits.
She just wouldn't turn up, is it?
Because she wouldn't go. She was afraid to fly, so she wouldn't go on the cast trip.
Yeah, that's right. She had a fear of flying.
And then they finally did get her on a cast trip, and that's when Ramona was like, "Take a Xanax, calm down." And then she called him white trash, and they're like, "What's white trash?"
Oh my god, the best.
Have you ever been called white trash?
No.
Really?
No.
What? Wow, it's just lizard tongue today. I mean, Jesus.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Like very, very biting.
Yeah, just snippy. It's gonna be a hot 100 today.
Seriously.
Well, at least you brought your A game, you know.
Is this not a reunion?
Thanks for having a reunion.
I brought the reunion energy.
No, you really did. I mean, just like I was talking about Salt Lake City, then we went to OC.
I know. How did that
So
happen?
wait there. I know.
Oh, because Heather is too produced.
Because the gang up reminded me of that.
Okay, my first thoughts about Salt Lake City, number one, this is a magic.
I don't think you're white trash, by the way.
Sure.
No, I don't.
We'll talk
I
about
just
after
meant,
the show.
No, I just
TikToks
meant
for you.
No, I just meant like because I feel like that's like a mean thing that people would say on like I just think of all the mean things people always say about me. They always say that I'm like.
Have you ever been called that?
Self-hating.
You know?
Like
I've never
I would
been
just
called
think,
white trash. No, I've been called like dumb, blonde, stupid, bimbo. Not white trash. Okay. Salt Lake City. So I think that this is a magic cast. This is a magic cast.
It is good.
Do not get rid of anyone. Do not add anyone. Pay them all their money. Like every single person on that show is perfection, and they all bring something in, no matter what. Even if there's a good season or a bad season for each and every single one of them. I don't feel bad for Lisa.
And it's I
don't. I love Lisa normally, but this season I'm sick of the shtick of the like crying.
The crying thing is because it doesn't feel real at all.
And Heather did stand there and say like, you are the source. You are the source of the Bronwyn. Well, let's talk about this really fast because I remember I was in Chicago in March when all those articles were coming out about Bronwyn, the fraud.
Yeah.
There was all this like fraud coming out and like she had been arrested and remember all those articles were coming out.
Yeah.
And she's convinced that Lisa has been or someone had been releasing that to the public. I kind of don't. I'm not even so certain it was someone on the cast. I think it was like a fan that found it.
Yeah, which it usually is.
But now they're kind of saying that like Meredith could be fucking leaking it. She's very
I don't think any of
like,
these women are doing. I don't think they're that smart.
You guys, the fans are so crazy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it past one of the Bravo fans.
Of course. I think it was absolutely a Bravo fan. And if anything, maybe they shared that information with the other women, but that doesn't make any of the other women the origin of the source.
Like it's the Reddit people, like these people are so intense and some of them really disliked Bronwyn. And I'm sure they went out and they tried to like find her thing because they wanted to stick it to her,
Yeah.
And she wanted to blame it on Lisa. The problem is Lisa's so defensive. She gets so
That's the problem.
heated.
Thou protest too much. And it just looks like you're fucking lying.
Yeah.
It does. And Heather was wasted. Heather is so drunk.
Was she really drunk?
She's drinking from morning till night on that boat.
Oh my God.
And she's on Ozempic.
Oh, she's so skinny.
Just great.
And she wants to fuck Captain Jason so hard. Like you can tell.
Heather does?
You can tell.
Do you think she's having a lot of sex now that she's like Ozempic?
She talks about it. I think when you talk about it,
Does she have another book coming out? I think she does, right? And then she has the 3-part
Fun Time Girl.
She has the
Happy Time Girl. Fun Time Girl.
That already came out. I think she already wrote 2, and then she has the 3-part series like Surviving Mormonism.
That's and the new book isn't out yet. No, she doesn't have a 3rd book, but she has the 3-part Mormon series. Yes. She's like the Leah Remini of Mormonism.
And people aren't very happy about it.
Are they not? No.
The Mormons?
Because Mormons feel that most Mormonism isn't like Scientology.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people live a very healthy and happy Mormon life.
Yeah.
And so a lot of Mormons are very offended because there's a lot of Mormons that aren't like extreme. And it's not like... not abusive like Scientology.
It would be like surviving Catholicism,
surviving
Christianity.
There's always extreme. Surviving.
Because you were raised Irish Catholic.
Yes,
I was Roman Catholic.
Yeah, it's like surviving homosexuality. It's like there's always going to be.
We survive it every day.
Are you guys okay?
Might be taken away from us soon. Never know.
Oh yeah,
I'm not going to be able to get my marriage.
You're going into the
California.
The camps. He's going into the camps.
Stop! It's so funny. It's actually in this age.
She can make that joke. She's Jewish.
I'm allowed.
Of course.
So I will say but the cast is amazing. I agreed when I saw Giorgio's clip this morning. I felt nauseous the entire episode because of watching Angie and her seasickness.
Do you know what? I think I was texting on my phone because I didn't see that. Go on.
What do you mean? The entire episode, she's nauseous.
I saw her go to the restroom and puke, and I heard the noise, but I didn't see like there was projectile.
You see it
That's
3
disgusting.
times, and the whole episode she's like, "I'm so sick, I'm so sick." But I don't know if it's like the mom in me. I can't even know that someone's nauseous. I felt nauseous the whole episode.
Do you know what's unbelievable about that particular episode? What I noticed, imagine they were still able to pull off an incredible episode with the two fuckers downstairs in the bed.
It's shocking.
With Angie and Mary in the bed.
And
without those two, they still were able to have an incredible upstairs.
And Angie and Mary, with Angie being a dead person and Mary eating alone, chomping at a bit, it was still good scenes.
Yeah, still really
like,
funny.
They
It's
weren't
where's the
even
rest of the
saying
food?
anything, and it was so funny.
It was so it's just like general conversation. Like Angie's there about to die, and then like the captain comes out like rubbing her hand or something, or giving her ice.
And Mary's like, "Where's the food? Where's the rest of the food?" Yeah. And Angie goes, "Mary, I'm so glad you talked to yourself so you can entertain yourself." I mean, it was such good TV. But Britney also trying to get laid by every single deckhand on that boat, and no one's giving her the time of day.
No, I just kind of like. I kind of felt bad with the daughter the last week, and she's trying to be this good mom, but she's almost like blaming the daughter. Like it was like awful. That was such a mess. And then I just feel like Britney just can't find her place in there. Like she's like floating around. She's just like up in the air, kind of like, where do I go next? Do I say this? I try to get close to Meredith. Now she throws fucking water on me. Like, you know, it's like she's like to Jared. She's like, me and Jared are on a 30-day pause.
Wait, hold on. Zach, she has... Wait, Stu, do you have a stuffed animal at home that if you press the leg, it's Jeff's? It's Jeff saying, "I'll miss you, honey.
Oh,
I'll
God.
see you soon."
Oh, my
I have two little Westie dogs, though, on my bed.
And when you press the
no,
leg...
they don't. There's no pressables.
I also have a stuffed animal from when I was a kid, but it doesn't talk to
No,
me.
he bought these.
I bought these like 8 months ago.
They're Taylor Swift merch.
How do you... I was going to say, how do you know
they
what's
look
in
like
the bed?
Milo. They're two little Milos, and I put them on my bed.
Last night, I texted you guys, and I said, "Is Zach okay? Is he alive? Because your ass has been ignoring me."
I have not been ignoring. Oh my God, I will pull up your text messages right now. Dictator Donna.
So I said, "Is Zach alive?" And you said, "Yeah." And then you said, "In bed."
You said, "Are you with him right now?"
I said,
"No,
"Are
I'm
you
in
with
bed."
him?" And you said, "In bed." And I said, "Are you guys together?" And then I sent you a Brokeback Mountain picture.
Okay, look at.
Let
the camera reflect.
Text messages.
Donna texted me yesterday at 9:12, and I responded at 9:12. Read. There's been no other text message
in a group
from
text,
then.
In another group
I think she's talking about the group text. Is she?
Oh my God!
In our group text and with Molly.
We have 8 group texts.
But his phone was at the Apple Store yesterday.
My phone was at the Apple Store.
Oh,
because that's why.
Is everything okay?
Yes, everything's fine.
He dropped his phone $400 to replace the screen.
Yeah. So my phone was at the Apple Store.
Get Apple Care. You got to get the Apple Care.
The case had just gotten there. So the phone fell when I took the dogs out to walk in the morning, and the case arrived like a couple hours later.
And then it broke exactly right before you got there.
It broke,
yeah.
That's
just that
always.
morning. So it was all cracked here.
Is that
and
the
then
17?
Yeah, 17 Pro.
Is it
was
good?
all cracked. It's fine.
My son just got a new phone. He said, "Don't get me the 17 Pro." On TikTok, they say they're not that good.
No, it's the same.
There's nothing great about. I will say it's so easy. Like when it falls, look it's already all scratched up from the fall. Like it's so easily scratches.
Mine is too.
And look, he got the ugly orange one.
Got the Life of a Showgirl one. Before the album was kind of shit.
I'm embarrassed for you.
What? Look, it's gorge. Look at that.
It's so ugly.
It's seriously, truly one of the ugliest colors ever. Orange is so ugly.
Wow. Jesus.
Orange is the new black.
Do you know what? This is my 100th
Orange
episode.
is
we could be a bit kinder to me.
Orange is an ugly color. Like Taylor
orange is the
or
new
not.
black.
She's wearing orange.
Orange is the new black.
I'm not. This is red. Are you colorblind?
It's red.
This is
That
as
is
red as you can get.
That is a red.
Okay, fine.
I mean, that's orange. This is red. Wait, do you really honestly, are you not in a little bit of Taylor fatigue?
Yeah, I've been outspoken about it. Like I don't think the album
the
was great at all.
countdowns. Yeah,
the countdown. No, it was really annoying.
A little
It was
bit of a
toughie. It felt like a money grab to me. The album doesn't match the marketing. That was 2. I'm slowly listening to it. But the video is fine and stuff. No, I'm not excited about this. I was sure I just picked up Zach from his place and we were listening to Torture Poets in the car. So I'm back to that.
And
back to
I think the documentary series on Disney Plus,
that's going to be fun.
That will be good.
That'll be good. I mean, look, I went to that show 3 times, so I'd love to see like
the behind the scenes,
how it was made and all that kind of stuff. It would be cool to see that. Yeah.
Yeah. But
the watch party in the movie theater was terrible.
Yeah, it was boring.
Yeah,
it was just the lyric
so glad
videos.
I didn't go.
You weren't invited.
Not with you. I have my own life. Oh my God.
My God. It's just like, you're just like, do you want to get a knife out?
No,
Like,
do you honestly?
I see what you mean now. Yeah, we'll talk later. Don't worry about that.
Honestly, when he was on my show last, I'm not inviting him back to my show.
I said that she didn't like gay people.
He said,
Donna.
I don't like
Okay,
gay people.
Gretchen. Like, what? Like...
Wait, so he also is standing up for Gretchen because he says Gretchen's text, the Instagram post that she likes,
Oh my
aren't
God.
that bad.
Now she's trying to get me canceled. No.
Let's say that. We're not even going to talk about that. Let's not talk about that because it's too dark. It's too dark. It's transphobic.
But that's also not what I said.
You
I
said most of them are
She
not.
said
Most
they were
of them were not.
doctored. That, like, fine. If she wants to say that, that's fine. Moving on from that. I don't want to get into that.
There's no way Gretchen goes back on Bravo after this season. She's done.
I don't know.
I think she's done. I think the season was a big fail.
Yeah. And I'm always like, look, like when stuff happens like that, I was just really disappointed, like with the season. And it's like, you know, obviously, like I like Katie and stuff, as you know, but like, I'm always these bitches. Like, you're getting paid money. It's like you're having an issue with her. You think she's a liar. She said this and the other. Buck the fuck up. Get over it, and let's figure this out.
Yeah.
Like, don't put her off a show. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one thing is shitty.
That wasn't the cast decision. That was a producer decision. Producers decided to cut Katie out of the show.
But I think because of the other stuff, it was because of the other people, and they went to producers, and then the producers like, we don't think it's good for you to go on this trip or be in this scene.
Well, because
or whatever
I think
like
they
that.
knew it was going to be that hostile.
Because it was bad. You know what I mean? So she was like, okay, let's take a step back and whatever. See you at the reunion, basically. You know. But I'm always like that because we've watched the other ones all seasons. Do they really? I've never seen someone just being like cut out for 5, 6 episodes.
Never.
No.
So it's weird. That's really, really weird. So I just felt like, why, like, you know, they're all getting paid good money. All the rest of them are, you know, and to be like, you know what? Yeah, this happens. Yeah, you've had bad episodes. Yeah, this and the other, but you always figure it out. So figure it out. That's what it is. You're told to figure it out in reality TV. You know, you are.
That's why I'm saying the producers were the ones that actively chose to keep her out of the mix so that...
Oh, yeah, there was a conversation, of course, with them. Yeah, of course.
I mean, I agree. They should have let her continue to show up and
whether
hash
it be bad
it out.
Or good or worse or shitty or whatever.
I wonder what that was. Like, I wonder what the catalyst was.
But here's the thing. People were pissed. It didn't work, and it blew back in their face. The fans were.
But how many times have people?
She was a fan favorite now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now we don't have a panel at BravoCon because they don't want to shoot it. They don't want to do it. The girls don't want to do it. She'll do it.
Which girls?
The rest of them.
What, Katie?
Like Emily. No, Katie will do it.
I mean, Gina, Emily.
Gina and Lowell does it. Yeah.
Heather.
They're not doing. I don't know specifics, but like, apparently they all came together and was like, we're not.
Well, I heard she was throwing around.
If it goes on pause, it is not Tamra's fault.
But here's the thing. But it's like, why decide that weeks ago that there's not going to be a panel before you do the reunion? They just shot the reunion. A lot of stuff gets ironed out in the reunions.
Yeah, I wonder what happened yesterday or this last week.
Do you know what I mean? So like, a lot of stuff always gets fixed at reunions. We all know that. So then you're always able to come together. Then you're like, guys, it's not that bad. I know I called you a bitch or whatever. That we're good. See you at BravoCon. We'll have a bit of fun. But they canceled it weeks ago before the reunion. You know?
Weird.
So yeah, weird.
It's almost like
I think the show is going on pause. Like, I don't know how the show moves forward.
I think Vicki comes back. I swear to God.
Vicki will come back. I definitely think Vicki will come back.
That's why Tamra's not going anywhere.
Tamra won't be going anywhere.
I didn't say she was going
Shannon will be staying there.
I think it's Vicki, Tamra, Shannon. Shockingly, I know that the audience won't love it, but I think Gina and Emily stay.
Yeah.
And I am okay with that. I know that some people don't like them, but I actually don't mind them. Yeah. I think they keep story moving.
Yeah.
Heather is definitely staying. She ain't going anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Gretchen and Katie don't come back.
Yeah,
and I think that they're gonna hopefully find a couple other people.
Would they try and bring back like Show the Rosa or what's her name?
I hope
God,
not.
No.
Or like any of the originals from the beginning.
No.
Who else? I mean,
Gina.
No, you can't. So boring. Gina, Keo.
There's Kelly Dodd.
Remember when she face-tuned herself? Kelly Dodd would be amazing.
Kelly Dodd.
She was like,
Kelly Dodd is amazing TV, but
she was a good TV. She was a good housewife when she was on.
And she's close with Vicki.
Yeah, they're friends.
They are friends.
Yeah.
Like, it actually would make sense if you brought her back, because she and Rick and Vicki and her husband are actual friends in real life.
Yeah.
So, like, but Andy Cohen allowing that to happen would be the craziest thing in the world in the history of America, because Bravo as a whole hates Kelly Dodd. Not half of America, but as a whole hates Kelly Dodd.
Yeah.
Right? And she is so unpredictable.
Yeah. She's great TV.
She was great television on the house of the when I knew her years ago and stuff. When she was on there, it was like.
Do you think she would
she
come
was
back?
great TV.
Of course she would come
if they
back
offered
in
her
2
a chance to come back.
seconds.
She would come back.
Yes.
In
I just think
2
I think it
seconds.
just like I think like what kind of like blew it for her and stuff like that was just that whole like the COVID
I'm
thing
black.
with the wives, the Black Lives Matter
It was
thing,
a
and I just
very,
think
very canceling time.
was,
though.
I know.
Everyone was very
everybody should just
angry.
laid low. Yeah, I think if she just laid low back then, it would have been fine. And you know,
and then you had that
whack.
wackadoodle Bronwyn who was like pushing it even harder.
Yeah, but you know what? The fact that Ramona, Ramona Singer also got canceled by Bravo when she had that Page 6 drama with the N-word, like
oh God,
that
Are you
came
going to
out.
spell it out?
I forgot
I
about
think
that.
she did.
Let me tell you guys the word. She got canceled right before BravoCon. Remember, it was Girls
Yes,
Trip.
I remember that.
Or Legacy. What was it
Right
called?
before Legacy, Ultimate Girls
She
Trip.
got canceled from BravoCon, couldn't go, and now 2 years later, and I don't know if we can not blame or thank Miguel Luciano or not. But all of a sudden she's like Bravo's #1 girl again. Andy Cohen was with her last week at that party, taking video of her and Carol Radziwill in a video.
Now people are saying that like
They're going to do something again.
do something again with the New York because there's a few of them going to BravoCon.
Well,
It's Carol, Luann, Dorinda, Ramona, all of them together. Bethany is probably like dying inside. She's got to be.
Yeah.
Jill's not going?
Well, they're all in Palm Beach now, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're all in Florida.
Yeah.
And
That would be
Jill,
amazing.
how do we get Jill in there?
No, Jill needs to be on there.
Well,
too.
Jill
I mean,
needs
if
to
they're
put
going
her
there, Jill needs
ego.
to be on there,
Jill
too.
needs to put her ego aside because that's what fucked up Legacy.
But Jill's close with Ramona and Luann.
I think she
and
just wanted everybody to get paid the same amount of money, which is not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing, but like at some point you need to know when
If
to
they all
fold.
started it together, you all should be paid the same together.
Except Dorinda. Dorinda didn't start it together. Dorinda came later in the show.
True.
And she was the one that was fighting for more money.
Oh, okay. Anyway, the Kristen Bell shit. Can we talk about that for a second?
You remind me of Kristen Bell.
Is it because, I was going to say because I'm Jewish, but she's not the Jew on the show.
Oh no, she's the, what is it? The
She's the Shiksa.
Shiksa.
It's such a cute show. I feel
no, not
so...
the show.
No, we're
he's
not
talking about
the show.
Dax Shepard and her.
Yeah, but I feel so... Obviously, I'm not going to talk about Nobody Wants This right now. Let's do a recap on Nobody Wants This. I'm so glad that she's...
boring.
I'm so glad that she's not apologizing.
Oh.
That she's not apologizing for her comment. And I know that this is...
Period.
But I think in general, like, I would say it's 10% of people are mad at her in real life for it, and then 90% of people are okay with it, but the 10% of people are allowed.
Like, it's inside jokes. It's their inside dialogue of
I
like
would say
loving
it's
each
like
other and stuff. They say the worst
4%.
things.
Like it's
People
they're
say
just
to
so
spouses,
loud.
I'm sure you say to your husband, like, I'm going to fucking kill you tomorrow if you don't do that, right?
Do you say that to
all
Lance?
the time, and I say it to Zach 4 times an hour.
There you go. Yeah.
And by the way, if I said that on my Instagram, I would be canceled for life. But Kristen Bell, unfortunately, people...
They're jokesters. They've always been jokesters. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, like Lively and Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
They used to say stuff like that all the time.
All the time.
And
yeah, he's very, very like dry, sarcastic. He is. Yeah.
I think the problem is people are so
Dumb.
it's so quick to find something to be mad about. They want to be mad. That water, it's not distilled perfectly. There's lead in it. That cup is not, like it was that child labor. Like there's always going to be a problem with everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
And so the fact that she's not like, I apologize, it's DV Awareness Month, but it's also helpful. Probably her agents are standing by her and they're like, fuck them, keep going.
I mean, that stuff is almost fizzled away already.
I think at this point we've seen enough people go through these cancellations. And when the apologies never seem sincere, it's always like, I remember when Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher apologized for the Danny Masters and they did that video and they're like, we didn't say, like, they were so annoyed when they had to do that fake apology video. That was the best. So people are so over that shit.
Yeah,
That, like,
if they apologize, they don't mean it. So it's
They
just
don't
like,
mean
they
it.
But
just
their
do it just to
apology
do it.
video, by the way, for Ashton and Mila, I think the letter that they wrote for Danny wasn't as bad as their apology.
No.
Their apology made it worse.
Yeah. Sometimes you just like shut up, you say nothing, and it'll go away.
Yeah.
Exactly, because if she had apologized, if Kristen apologized, people would say, A, you didn't mean the apology. B, you only apologized because you got caught. And C, you didn't apologize right.
Yeah.
You should have said this instead. Or why aren't you donating money?
Yeah, the apologies always make it worse.
Always. Like double down, triple down, quadruple down. To just keep talking. It's like, shut up.
That's why I never apologize.
Yeah.
Why don't you apologize to me? You did apologize to me last week.
When there's a sincere apology to
Within
give.
friendships and stuff like that. Yeah. I mean,
but I don't apologize to the internet.
Can you apologize?
Fuck you.
Can you apologize to me right now?
For what did I do now?
Just a general apology.
Just a blanket, like a Biden pardon. Just a blanket apology
with an auto
pen.
Wait, I feel like in general, the apology, the say something, apologize, it's good that you don't, because the truth is you'll never satisfy everyone. And if people have decided that they don't like Kristen Bell, they'll never start to like her for an apology. They've already decided it and it's done. And just like you, Patty Stanger has decided that she wants to shit on you. No matter what you say back to her will not change her mind. And right now, so I'm glad that you're doubling down.
I'm glad I found out who she really is. And then I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. I'm not going to be nice to you anymore. And it's like, I've been so nice to you. And then you do that. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
You're fucking mid-60s. Like, what's wrong?
Again, you're age shaming.
No, but it's like, have you not grown up yet? Like, come on.
Yeah, she's postmenopausal.
Yeah. You know what they say about...
I'm 44. Like, age. It doesn't matter. But it's like, if I'm doing that in my mid-60s, fucking smack me.
I always forget we're the same age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. We look good.
You look good. I look old.
It's a full face of makeup.
You don't look old.
I look old. I feel old. I feel like Patty Stanger. Do you think that Patty Stanger needs some, like,
love?
Maybe she needs some sex?
Maybe that's it.
Maybe you should cook her a chicken noodle soup.
She just needs love.
That's it. Just a bit frustrated. Anyway,
are you
let's wrap it up.
Sexually
Any last
frustrated?
words?
Are you sexually frustrated?
No, I'm good right now.
Oh, you're dating?
I'm getting it.
Oh.
I'm fine.
Do you want to give us details?
No.
Donna.
No.
What, this made you uncomfortable?
No, he's uncomfortable with you.
Why are you blushing?
I'm not blushing.
No, do you know what? I've gotten back on the horse. I'm doing good, though. Like,
Who's the horse?
I'll tell you afterwards.
We don't talk about your sex on Don't Let It Stu?
He's saving it for disaster daters.
Yes,
okay.
yes, exactly. I need content for that.
We're plugging disaster daters, I see.
Yes, we'll be back on it soon enough. Any last words before we go? Please tell everybody where you can find you too.
You can find me on Don't Let It Stu, Monday through Friday on Don't Let It Stu.
Thank you.
On Daily Dose of Donna when I'm not on Don't Let It Stu.
5 days a week on YouTube and follow her at Instagram at this is Donna Bowling.
This is Dana Bowling.
This is Dana Wilkie.
Do you remember 25,000? Is that the Dana?
Do you know that anytime anyone's ever mad at me online, I'm like, I think I'm Dana Wilkie. You have the wrong.
That's funny.
Donna.
Oh my God.
Oh.
And what about you, Zach? Where can they find you on this show?
On this show.
On this show, yeah.
Another
3 times a month.
3 times a month. Yeah.
That's it.
Stu, we're proud of you.
Thank you so much.
Happy 100.
No, thank you guys for supporting me and maybe keeping me afloat at the beginning, because I was like, do I want to do this or not? And I'm like, Zach. And then it's fun when Zach and I was like, okay, I'm enjoying it now. So I really appreciate it from you two guys.
I think on your second 200th episode, Taylor Swift will definitely do it.
Okay, let's see. Hopefully.
Big goals.
Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. See you back next week. Bye.
Bye.